feels like it's been raining for 3 years straight. Happy June. If we could all collectively remind me to buy more Nespresso pods later, that would be fab. I've got 2 pods left. It just doesn't smell good. It doesn't smell like a classic cup of joe. Whenever I give it a sniff, I'm like, what am I drinking? A warm cup of tar. And before you say anything, yes, I have descaled my Nespresso machine recently. I just find that it just doesn't smell the same as if you were to brew a fresh cup of freshly ground coffee beans. You know, it's just, something smells not right. So this last week I was out, I was sick. It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know if it's a cold or if it's just one of my usual kind of body crash moments, because that typically happens for me. It's very normal. After a really busy period of time, my body just tends to shut down for a couple of days, being like, please rest. And especially after like a few nights of very little sleep, which had happened the weekend before. Yeah, this week my body just said, nope, you are out. And I was out for a day with just like one of those deep head colds. Oh my gosh, I blew my nose raw. My nose, all the skin around it was flaking yesterday. It was terrible. And this morning is the first morning I'm waking up where I haven't been up all night with a cough, which I am so grateful for. And though I didn't have a great sleep, it was short indeed, but it's the first morning I'm waking up and not pouring from every hole in my body. So for that, I am grateful. And because I've been out for the last few days, I haven't worked out, I haven't done anything, my routine's been off, and I am feeling alive this morning and I can't wait. My legs are like, please move us. Where have you been? You know, when you get past the initial non-coffee smell, it is just so warming in the belly, isn't it? Especially on this miserable rainy day. Anywho, good morning, friends. I must work out immediately. Every time I do a workout in our little garage, I just think, ugh, isn't she aesthetic? Isn't she beautiful? It doesn't scream Instagram worthy, does it? But it is the function that counts. This has swiftly turned into one of those mornings where I'm very tired. Like I said, I did not have a great sleep, and then it just suddenly hits you and you enter that grumpy phase. I don't normally turn the camera on when I hit this phase, but I'm just letting you know that I'm having it and I've gotten there. And it's also in those moments, I don't know what to wear. I don't know what to put on my body, and I get overwhelmed, and I'm like, I end up putting on an outfit and I'm like, what am I wearing? What am I wearing? But anyway, today was not a hair wash day. Tomorrow is a hair wash day. In case you were looking for some context, today is Sunday, and it's actually Father's Day. So we are headed out on a little Father's Day adventure, which is all fun and lovely. And because it's raining out, tomorrow's the start of a new week, hoping for some better weather, I was like, you know what, today is a slicked bun day. But this is the white shirt that I actually spilled green sauce on in the last video. I thought it was amazing because someone messaged me and was like, oh my god, was it the cilantro stem sauce? Yes, it was. Yes, it was, and I love that you caught on that. And it seemed to survive the wash. So let's see if I can prevent it from getting stained on this fine day. I just put the Vive Skin Nova Instant Radiance Primer. Definitely need some radiance in my life today. And I pulled that out of a stash when I was doing my little summertime reset. And I'm going to use the Lisa Eldridge Skin Tint. I want something a little bit light today. I was actually going to go for like full coverage, but I decided against it. One thing that I forgot to actually inevitably do in that little summer reset video I filmed was wash my brushes. So my brushes are disgusting. They are so dirty and filled with filth. But we're just gonna press forth and ignore that. And I'm gonna get ready super quickly this morning because we have places to be. But I'm so happy to be vlogging today, honestly. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's okay. We'll cover my bags and the happiness will surge through. But you guys know when you've been sick and down for a couple of days, the joyous, happy feeling that comes when you finally feel better and you're like, oh, it feels so good to feel better. That's why I'm just going to ignore my tiredness today. That's what coffee is for. And it's actually been such an exciting week in the YouTube space, in the content creator space, and I just wanted to talk about it. Actually, let's talk about something that shocked me first before we get to the happy news. Let me just zoom you in. I feel like I'm speaking so far away from you. Is that better? Anyway, earlier this week, I opened up my YouTube, opened up my little subscription box, and I saw that Natasha Ocean was leaving YouTube, and I was so shocked. And you know, it's happened definitely more in recent years where people just stop uploading and they just take long, extended, many years breaks and you just never hear from someone again. And it's not all that frequent that someone actually quits YouTube, and it's happened a few times, and every time I'm always shocked by it, but I'm also like really proud of people who step away from YouTube. I think it's such an exciting thing and such a power move, really, because social media can be a very intoxicating, very addictive place to be for anybody, not just content creators, but it's also a job and a position where you are working for yourself, you have a flexible schedule, you're kind of in control of what you're doing, and to step away from that is a huge move, and it feels like so risky and so unknown. And for me, like, this is year 11 that I've been doing YouTube, but not full-time. I started full-time YouTube really in 2017, but that's still been a really long time. And the idea of stepping away from it is very daunting, because I very much recognize the fact that I've never had like a traditional corporate office job in my adult life, and I've worked many jobs, definitely growing up and into university and whatnot. I have worked everywhere under the sun, but never like a real big girl job, if you will. So I've always been, for my adult life, self-employed. And so when I see people leave that, I'm always very proud and slightly envious, if I'm honest, because I'm like, oh, how amazing to be able to walk away from it, honestly. I think that's such a huge move. And anyway, when I saw Natasha Ocean's video, I was so shocked. And how she talked about it in the video was actually very inspiring, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since, because her videos are obviously based on quality, not quantity. You know, like, she spends so much time creating these really thoughtful, very scientific, evidence-based videos, very knowledgeable, and just, you know, very well produced. And I think that there are so many content creators who upload content like that. I feel like my content is definitely quantity over quality. You know, my videos aren't very highly produced, pretty much filming them in real time, and it's more like, I'm your friend, we're hanging out, showing the day to day, you know? So there are other creators who like produce these movie type videos, and that's kind of how I looked at her videos. And I loved how she said that she wanted her content to exist as it is. She's like, here's all the information I wanted to give you, here's all the help that I can give you, and unless there's some huge changes in the fitness and health space and new evidence and new science to speak upon, like, here is everything that I can give you, and enjoy the catalog of my YouTube videos. And I was like, that is so interesting, and it made me go into thinking about actors in the TV show and the movie space, and how these celebrities will create a body of work and they're kind of famous for that body of work forever. Like, I think about the Friends TV show and how the cast of Friends obviously went on to do other things, but the majority of us know these celebrities and these actors for that one TV show that they did, and they're just going to be famous for that forever. And looking at some of my favorite actors and actresses and what movies they've been in, and it's so funny to see how some of your favorite actors and actresses have been in like 5 movies, 10 movies, maybe in their entire career. And obviously there's people who do a new project every single year. But it was so interesting because Natasha was able to look at the videos that she created, be so proud of them, and be like, okay, here's my body of work, please enjoy these forever, like these actors and actresses do. And I think a lot of people like don't actually ever walk away from the limelight, but there's people who are, and they'll be known for that forever. And the funny thing is that we go back and watch those movies. I have my comfort movies that I will go back and watch over and over again until the end of time. There's TV shows that I go back and I rewatch, no problem, and I will happily re-enjoy them over and over again forever. Like, you know, you think of Christmas movies. You go back and watch movies like The Grinch every single year. I'm not looking for a new Christmas movie every year. I go back and watch my old comfort movies on repeat. And it's funny how the same doesn't necessarily apply for the online content that we are watching and consuming. And listen, there are certain videos that I used to go back and watch all the time. Estee, I'm so sorry to call you out here, because she deleted or privated all of her old videos, and I was so sad because I used to go back and watch her makeup collection videos all the time. Her old, like, yeah, the makeup collections, the blush collections. She used to do like her spring trilogy videos. I used to go back and rewatch those all the time. They were like my comfort YouTube videos. And so there's a handful of videos like that that I definitely used to go back and watch. But for the most part, never. I'm always looking for a new video. I'm not going back and watching old videos, even though I love the content creators that I follow. There are so many videos that I watch and enjoy, so many vlogs that I love. but we don't treat the online content creator space in the same way. And I was chatting to Dan about this the other day because I was going to film a vlog and I was filming my same morning sequence, and he's like, babe, do you want to switch this up a little bit? And I was like, what do you mean? I love watching a morning sequence and I find myself watching it on repeat. There's someone on TikTok who I watch her 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5, and it's the same thing. It's the exact same sequence every single day. And I watch it every single day as if it is new content. But I'm not going back and watching her old ones. I want to see the new ones. Even if it is completely repetitive and I'm literally watching the same thing over and over again, I'm not going back in time and watching the older ones. I'm always looking for the new ones. So I don't know what this means in psychology. Perhaps some of you can elaborate on this, but I think it's worth an interesting discussion because it just sparked that little train of thought for me this week. And then on the same note, but kind of unrelated, two of my like favorite YouTubers forever, Tanya Burr and Hey Claire, came back to YouTube, and oh my god, okay. I recall the days where I would be like giddy beyond belief when Claire would upload a new YouTube video. She's one of those people who just made like movies, just such comfort, beautifully edited, really curated, stunning content, and she's stunning herself, and she's such a calming space in the world. And it's kind of crazy, I didn't even realize that, you know, many years had gone by. Same with Tanya Burr. It'd been like 5 years plus since she had been consistently uploading on YouTube, and it's like, oh, surprise, I'm back, and it's like they never left. It's such a bizarre phenomenon, but I cannot tell you the excitement that I felt when I saw she uploaded a new video, and it made me feel like the YouTube world is healing. The people are coming back, and it made me excited because I don't go back and watch old videos the same way on YouTube, and I miss the days where I would open YouTube and there'd be new videos in my subscription box, which does not happen. There's so few people who are still consistently uploading, and even some of my favorite creators and friends who I still love to follow along with, they're only uploading once a week, and I'm like, girl, I need more content than this. I need something to watch while I'm getting ready. And again, I don't know why this feeling is there, because your favorite actor, actress, celebrity, whatever, will make a TV show, will make a movie, and you're like, oh my god, amazing, this movie's amazing, I love it, I can just rewatch it forever, and you're so excited. And they could never make another movie or another TV show again, but you're like, it's fine, I'm gonna rewatch this forever and ever until the end of time. But I don't feel the same way for creators when someone leaves YouTube, even though here's 1,000 videos that I've created over the last 10 years. Please enjoy. When people leave YouTube, it feels like a breakup. It feels like a piece of your life is leaving, and it's such a sad thing. When I see someone leave YouTube, I'm like, oh my god, this is so sad. I'm not gonna have any new videos to watch, even though, again, here's hundreds, if not thousands of videos that you can go back and rewatch. But it's like you're looking for those real life, real time updates. You're following along with the journey. It's just a totally different feeling in a totally different space. And so yeah, there were kind of two sides of the coin that happened these last few days. Someone leaving YouTube and a few people coming back, and it made me so excited to see that YouTube is still alive and living. Obviously, I've never stopped. I never stepped away from YouTube, okay? YouTube is my favorite platform, and it always has been, and it probably always will be. I love long-form content. And I was a little bit salty and sad for a little while when so many people were leaving YouTube to go to the short-form content, and I just feel like my brain has been dying and melting these last few years of just being on these endless scrolls of the short form life. So yeah, very happy to see some creators making their way back to YouTube, and I am thrilled to have more videos to watch. And those are my thoughts for the morning, in case you were curious as to how I was feeling about that. Whenever I'm speaking to you while doing my makeup and not talking about the makeup, I just suddenly stare at my face and I'm like, what did I do? I have no idea what I've put on my face. My mind just goes blank. Please do let me know in the comments down below if you are feeling the same way. Do you have any more thoughts? Shall we continue this discussion? Let me know. I just want to say thank you also to everybody who recommended this Freck 03. What was I about to say? The 03 lip pencil. It's so pretty. I feel like it's filling the void that I've been feeling for so long. Also, this Orbella Salty Muse. Oh my god, it smells so good. I've recently realized that I'm feeling a very strong void in my everyday jewelry collection. I love my rings, I love my bracelets, the earrings, which I don't have it. I need to get them in the bathroom. Anyway, this is a little paperclip chain necklace that I've been wearing for many years, and I've gone through a few different phases with my everyday necklaces, but I realized what I want, like this is too long to me. Does that make sense? I feel like I need an everyday necklace that's a little bit shorter and maybe even a little bit chunkier. I have my Jenny Bird one that I wore for so long, and I still have it and I love it, but it's almost too big. I need something like in between. And I don't know, I've just been feeling some type of way. I've honestly been foregoing wearing a necklace so much lately because I just have been feeling weird in them. I don't know, but I also feel like something is missing. I'm gonna go put my big earrings in, but like this is looking bare. I love a bare chesticle. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm curious to know what your favorite everyday necklaces are. I'm in the market, is basically what I'm trying to say. And I'm gonna leave the makeup there. I'm not wearing mascara because my eyes will be red and bleeding all day for sure. Now this is what I was thinking for my outfit. I've got, oh my god, I haven't talked to you about these jeans yet. These are a pair of Month jeans. How cool are these? They sent them in PR. I was positively thrilled and beside myself, but they're so cool. Look at this little zipper detail along the side. They are so fun. They are loose and baggy, but they're really, really stretchy too, which is so nice. And I just think they're so fun and funky. Ah! So I'm wearing this white shirt. I'm gonna wear my Lacoste jacket, I think anyway. And then I've got my green Sambas on to match, kinda. And then I just put my little Heaven Mayhem earrings on to go with it. And that's my outfit. First up, we're heading to Dan's parents' house. We're gonna have brunch for Father's Day. And you guys, the rain and the weather driving down has been crazy. We literally drove through a monsoon. It's freezing. We have the heat on full blast. 3 bars on the seat warmers. What's going on? Okay, I'm headed to Beau to get my nails done. I haven't seen Sharon in so long because she's only at Beau on Sundays and Mondays, but she does such an incredible job, and this gal needs a manicure desperately. I'm so sorry, I'm working with like 0 light in here, but I just got my nails done. She did such an incredible job, Sharon, at Beau. Really, one of the best manicure experiences you'll ever have. She did such a good job. I did my usual clear builder gel with the chrome on top. That's it. You know, out in real life, in person, I get so many questions on my nails. People always stop me being like, oh my god, what do you do with your nails? And I'm like, let me tell you. But you can get it done anywhere. Every nail salon I've ever been to has had some kind of builder gel. I'm temporarily parked illegally, I'm so sorry, 1 second. Anywho, we had some palatchenke, some crepes with the fam, and then the boys, Dan and his dad, were watching the Euro Cup match. They were watching Serbia versus England, which allegedly ended very sadly. For Serbia, anyway. I'm sure England's very happy right now. So I just snuck away to get my nails done, and now I'm actually picking them up, and we're going to grab some lunch. We're trying a new restaurant we've never tried. Dan and I made a little pact together that we would actually venture out of our comfort zones and try some new restaurants in Vancouver because we always go to the same places. So we decided to test the waters today, and we're going to a restaurant called Sing Sing, and it looks really good. The food looks really good. I'm excited. We'll keep you posted. But just waiting for the fam. They're gonna pile in, and we're gonna go have Father's Day lunch at Sing Sing. You guys, it was so good. Love the vibe in there. Atmosphere, stunning. Beautiful little, it was giving like an old car shop, huh? It had a garage door. Really clean, really bright, beautiful. Everything we ate on the menu was so good. Absolutely a thumbs up from all parties involved. I highly recommend getting the beef brisket kimchi pizza. I've never had such divine flavors on a little pizza. It was so unique, and 100% would eat again. So now we dropped the fam off. We're scooting to the mall real quick. Gotta pick up some things, gotta return some things. and it stopped raining. So, wow, what a beautiful day. And I need a coffee or an energy drink. Sweet Amir offered us a coffee. We've never been offered a coffee at the Nespresso store before. So nice. And he put ice in my coffee. Shout out to Amir. You rock. The day hath swiftly exited us and we ate ourselves into a food coma this afternoon. It was a beautiful thing. I have only good things to say about Sing Sing. First of all, that restaurant was fantastic. My only sadness is that they don't have brunch. I feel like a place like that, the visual of it, the restaurant itself was so beautiful, and it would be so nice to be able to go there for like a morning coffee and a morning breakfast. Oh, I just feel like the vibe would be so perfect, but it is a beer hall, so I understand that that's opposite, but the food was fab. And on the way home, we just stopped and did a few more returns. We had to return a couple of things at IKEA from our previous building moments, and then we just needed to get our steps. So that was it. That's the day. I just washed up. Guys, I'm in bed. This last week I watched the last season, or the most recent season of Bridgerton. I was really excited. I feel like they did a lot of promo, a lot of marketing for this new season. And I was left a little bit like meh, if I'm completely honest. I felt like it actually dragged on, whereas the two previous seasons of Bridgerton, I've been like, wow, this is crazy, so saucy, so spicy, whatever. Like, I've loved Bridgerton, and I love the costumes, and I love the enjoyment of the show in its entirety, but I felt like this season just really was playing on these random side characters and side stories, and it kind of just lost the plot for me a little bit. It was a little bit of a yawn. So in case you care about my thoughts on that, that's that. In other entertainment, I've been reading Ariadne. Not sure on the proper pronunciation of that. I'm halfway through this right now, and the initial plot twist, if you will, had me very devastated, and I've been making my way through it, but I didn't realize that the story of Ariadne was a tragedy. I tried to not ruin it for myself by looking it up before, and I was not aware of that story in Greek mythology, so I didn't know it was a tragedy, but just a heads up, it is a tragedy. Allegedly, as Google would tell me, it is a sad story, so there's that. But that is the book that I'm currently reading. I recently finished The Night Circus. There's my entertainment update for you. Thank you so much. We're also sleeping in the guest bedroom because we've decided that we love our old Lisa mattress. And we decided to snooze in here for a couple nights to test the waters. So, love you lots. Good night.